hardest part of getting ready. I do have a day job. I'm Erin Hunter. I live in San Francisco, California, and I'm actually Executive Vice President for a company called ComScore, and we measure internet activity. So it's a marketing research company that measures websites and how many people visit websites and how many people search in various different things. We're actually a publicly traded company, about 750 employees, and been around for over 10 years. So I'm very happy to be able to do this, and actually I've branded the bike ComScore this year just for fun.
Where did motorcycling begin for you?
Oh my gosh, I think genetically I was born with a need for speed. My dad always had fast cars. He rode motorcycles. My brother also has a speed gene and likes fast cars. My mom tolerates what we do, and I know they both gave me my first radar detector when I was 16 years old, so I believe it's genetic. But I just came out here about 7 years ago and was helping Andy Sills race Streamliner at that point in time, and I had the opportunity. I rode here from San Francisco and had the opportunity, thanks to this event, to ride in the Run What You Brung class. So I took my 1998 Honda VFR out on the salt, and I went 154 miles an hour, and I was addicted. And so the next year, I had an opportunity to be in Jack Costella's 50/50 Streamliner. Andy, that's the bike that Andy Sills set a record in, and it's a long, low, beautiful machine, unique, unlike anything else that you see out here. And I had crewed with Andy and then had a chance to race it, and had an opportunity to be the first woman to set a world record in a motorcycle Streamliner. But really our love for Andy and I both was getting back on sit-on bikes and out of the Streamliners. And so the next year, Andy was racing with BMW, and he raced a BMW K1200S and set a Landspeed record at 174 miles an hour and change. And Dennis Manning, the organizer of the Bub event, was nice enough to give in when we kept telling him we wanted to ride two up on the K1200S, and he said, all right, this one time only, we're going to do it at the end of the meet, just because we want to do this as something nice to do for BMW. And so he let Andy and I ride two up, so we had an opportunity to do the first tandem pass on the salt at 169 miles an hour and changed, almost 172 up, which was just an amazing and fun thing. And the next year I wanted to definitely be on my own bike, so we decided to get a GSXR 1000 and go after the production class, and didn't quite make that record, but we were able to take home a modified record for the Suzuki bike.
Motorcycle 1965 underway.
Left on the planet where it's gender neutral, and there isn't a classification for male racers and female racers, which is, I actually correct people sometimes at home who aren't familiar with the sport, and they'll say Erin has the female land speed record, and I'll have to correct them and say, just on behalf of my half of the species, I need to elaborate that this is actually a gender neutral sport, and women and men have to race against the same record, and you essentially have to go faster than any other person has ever gone in that class, ever, regardless of their gender. I'm proud to have started the sheEmoto Racing Award, which is an award that we provide for women racers, and the point is not the fastest racer or anything like that. Rather, it's the person who really demonstrates the spirit of Bonneville the best. And what we do is provide her with an award, and then we also give her another award that she can provide to the person in her life who has been instrumental in empowering and helping her realize her own fulfillment. So the point is, in my life, certainly, my parents, my family, my brother, and Andy have been extremely supportive, and they never threw up barriers to say, women don't do that. And growing up, I didn't realize that there were ever things that women didn't do because I wasn't raised that way. It was just people do things, and because I was raised that way, I'm proud to be able to support to start and fund the sheEmoto Racing Award, where we can give a little bit back to other women who may need them, may appreciate it. The first year was Beelin Wagner. The second year I gave it to Erica Cobb. And Erica Cobb was actually the youngest racer at that point in time out here. She was just old enough to have her motorcycle license, and I gave it to Erica the second year. And the third year I gave it the third year we gave it to Leslie Porterfield, and in part, really, because the year before she'd crashed, and she came back and she raced again and hit records right after the year after she crashed, which I think was amazing. And then last year we gave it to Tracy from Team Tracy Snyder from Oakland, California, and she comes out here with a pack of 20 people and is just, brings an amazing team and amazing spirit. She's donating a mechanic to us this year to try to help us out, and this will be its 5th year. And we haven't yet decided on who's going to win it yet, but all 4 of them are actually going to help me. I've recruited them to try to help me pick a winner. Yeah.
I mean, go, daddy, go. I like the speed and I dig that sound. Wide open throttle sliding across the ground. Ain't no doubt I just like to be around motorcycles. Just about the time I think I've had my fill. Hot dang, it's time for Bonneville. From all around the world they come to race the salt. I'm a speed junkie, but it ain't my fault, 'cause I like things that go. I mean, go, man, go. I like the speed and I dig that sound. 300 miles an hour across that salty ground. Well, now y'all know I just like to be around motorcycles. It's just my thing.